Hey everybody, in this video I'll show you how to play In the Park by the Ramones off the Subterranean Jungle record. The song is in standard tuning, and if you have a quick second, remember to like and subscribe. That way you get notified when I post new videos. I post new content like this several times a week. And check out my website, scottobryanguitar.com. I have the tab for this song as well as hundreds of other punk, rock, and grunge songs up there. And here we go. All right, so this is one of my favorite of the, I guess you could call them lesser known Ramones songs, like not the famous ones like Sheena's a Punk Rocker and Blitzkrieg Bop and all that. And so since it's summer, I figured we'd do a quick one so everyone can get back outside and get all that vitamin D. And it's also a really fun song to play. But just because it is simple does not mean it's easy to play. There's a lot of really fast downstrumming. I'll show you how to play the way Johnny Ramone played it, and then I'll also show you kind of a simpler way to play it if you're having trouble keeping up with those types of changes. And so for the equipment I'm using my Fender Twin Reverb 65 reissue amp, and then I'm using an Ibanez TS9X tube screamer. So the TS9X has the original TS9, which is like the vintage circuit that everybody loves, but it also has some additional circuits in it, and I'm using the turbo circuit, which has kind of the most overdrive, and I've got the drive cranked all the way up. So I'm like kind of at the max of what you'd expect out of an overdrive pedal. What this does is it gives it kind of that vintage tube sound while also kind of mimicking the Ramones, who had like kind of a more overdriven sound than like a blues player who would typically use the TS9. All right, so the song starts off with this intro that goes like this. And so we're going to be playing these bar chords, and the bar chord forms throughout the song are going to be practically the same. So we're going to start with a G major. And so index finger bridged across the 3rd fret, and then we're going to play with our ring finger and pinky finger at the 5th fret of the A and D strings, and then our middle finger at the 4th fret of the G string. And so Johnny Ramone is going to actually play like most of these strings when he's down picking. He might not hit all of them, but he's going to play a majority of them. So we're talking about like the 5 lowest strings and sometimes even hitting the high E. So we're going to start with that, and we're going to do as many down picks really as we can. So it's really straightforward timing. So, and then we're going to switch to a B flat major chord, which is kind of like similar to the form of like a power chord. We're going to have our index finger rooted at the 1st fret of the A string, and we're going to have our ring finger bridged across the 3rd fret of the D, G, and B strings. And I know this can be kind of difficult for new players, so if you have trouble with that, you can play just the power chord version, which is the A, D, and G string, and similar to the major chord form with your ring finger and pinky. So we're going to go. And then we're going to go back to a major chord rooted on the low E. And so it's the same form that we played the G. It's just an F, so index finger rooted across the 1st fret. So. And so there's actually 2 guitars on this track, and the second guitar is playing like a kind of a notey version, and the second guitar throughout the song is not going to be playing that straight down fast picks that Johnny Ramone plays on the first guitar, which is kind of what the Ramones are known for. So for the intro, the guitar is going to be playing the root notes, so 3rd fret low E, 1st fret A, to 1st fret low E. So those are basically just the root notes of the chords, and it's kind of like this rhythm. And it's really straightforward and simple, but it kind of accents those chords that Johnny's playing on the other guitar. And so then for the verse, it's going to be really straightforward. We're going to do similar type chords. We're going to do a C major. So that's index finger rooted at the 3rd fret of the A. To an A major, and that's going to be index finger rooted at the low E at the 5th fret. And so again, these are really fast downstrokes, and I find when you're not changing the chords and giving yourself a little bit of break, like these long stretches like in the verse, can be really tiring for your forearm and hard to play with all downstrokes. If you see videos of Johnny Ramone playing, he's got his guitar slung pretty low, and he's standing up when they're playing live, obviously. So standing up and having like a lower strung guitar with your palm kind of resting on the bottom strings is going to make it a lot easier to play these downstrokes. If you're having trouble with the downstrokes, just don't play them. Just play up and down strokes. It's much easier. It's not the exact same sound, but it's pretty damn close. So until you can get up that speed, using the alternate strokes is not that bad of an option. So back to the verse slowly. And then we're going to go into this kind of mini bridge. And again, it's similar major chords. So index finger rooted at the first fret of the E string, and then index rooted at the third fret of the E string. So. And same rhythm, all downstrokes. And so the second guitar for the verse and the bridge is playing pretty much the same thing that that first guitar is playing. The strumming's a little looser on the second guitar. So for the verse, they might be playing. But the chords are also a little fuller. So whereas Johnny Ramone on the fast downstrokes might not be hitting the high E or the B strings occasionally, that second guitar is going to be playing all 6 strings on those major chords. And so for the chorus, it's more the same. It goes like this. So we're going to play a major chord, index finger rooted at the third fret of the A string. And then we're going to play a major chord rooted at the first fret of the low E, and then third fret low E. So, and the first couple times it's shorter, and then the last time it's the same chords just extended a little bit. So, for example, it's... And then the second guitar is actually going to be accenting a little bit. So they're going to play the first 2 chords the same. And then instead of playing that full G chord, it sounds like the second guitar is just hitting those top strings, so the B and E at the third fret. It's possible that he's holding that chord and just playing the top strings, or it could be just bridging his finger. So it goes... And so the song basically repeats that verse, bridge, chorus format. And then I think after the third verse, it goes into the bridge. And then there's a little difference this time. So normally the bridge goes... This time it's going to play that first chord, that F. And then it's going to go back into the intro when it hits that G. So... So it's exactly the same as the intro, it's just thrown kind of in the middle of the song there. And then it goes through the chorus again, the same as we played it before. Except this time it repeats the chorus like a few more times, and then it ends on that G, and it kind of hangs there for a bit. There's like, it's just kind of like a mini, like, almost like interlude type bridge type thing. So one guitar is playing that G. I think that's about the length. And then the other guitar, which the second guitar is which normally plays up here, does this kind of like slide up and then slide down. So it goes... And then it goes back into the chorus. So we're going to hang that on that chord. And the other guitar is going to go... So we're basically just using alternate strumming to move up from the third fret of the B and E. And it doesn't have to be like super accurate. You don't have to hit everything. It's kind of loose. And then we go back down from like about the 17th fret of the low E. And we're going to do alternate strumming like kind of Ventures or surf style. And then just slide down. And then back into the chorus. And so that's it for all the parts in the song. The chorus just kind of repeats as it fades out. All right, so that's it for this one. I hope you liked the lesson. If you appreciate this content, remember to like and subscribe. That way you get notified when I post new videos. I post new stuff several times a week. And check out my website, scottobryanguitar.com. I have the tab for this song as well as hundreds of other punk, rock, and grunge songs up there. And I'll see you guys next time.